We are in 3D Studio Max 2017. There are 4 scenes available. The first one is a character in a T-pose. The second one is animated body gestures of a talking person with facial animation sample. The third one is a 550 frames loop of a body animation with gestures of a talking person. And the fourth one is 300 frames loop of body animation with just subtle movements. All the textures from these scenes are pointed into the texture folder. There are also 4 FBX files if you are using a different 3ds Max version. These FBX files have textures embedded into them. The first one in T-pose and the other 3 animated. They essentially the same like the 3ds Max scenes. So if we open the first scene from the 3ds Max folder, so it has a FK skeleton and several meshes bound to it with a skin modifier. So everything deforms correctly. The face has a morpher modifier on it with 51 morph targets. These morph targets were generated based on 3D scans. They are compatible with iPhone X and they named like in the iPhone X guidelines. The character has standard materials applied to it. The reason these materials are standard is that You can just export this and it will import to a game engine fine. It'll hold the textures and the materials. But you can convert shaders to be used in any rendering engine. This has been rendered with V-Ray. All I did is I just applied some smoothing into the mesh and set it up with just a couple of V-Ray lights, and the face was set up with V-Ray skin shader. This is not included, but it only takes a few minutes to set up. So the head has 5 materials applied to it. One called the head has got a diffuse map on it. The lashes with a diffuse and a transparency map. And teeth, tongue and gums with a diffuse map. So the hair has got 3 texture maps, a diffuse map, the normal map and a transparency map. The jacket has got 2 materials, one for the buttons and one for the cloth. The cloth has the diffuse map and a bump map, which is a normal map. Same for trousers, 2 texture maps, diffuse and a normal map. And a diffuse map on a body material. So if we open the second scene, it's the same as the previous one, but it has body animation and a facial animation sample applied to it. The third scene is 550 frames loop of a body animation with gestures. So you can do your own facial animation and combine this with this 550 frames body loop. Alternatively, I can provide a facial animation and voiceover service. So if you are interested, please contact me and I'll be able to get it done for you. The fourth scene is a loop of 300 frames of a body animation with just the subtle movements. If you're using a different 3ds Max version, you can just open an FBX files that are in FBX folder. These FBX files have textures embedded into them. The first one is a character in a T-pose, and the other 3 are animated